Good morning, it's Wednesday. Welcome back to the Den of Iniquity. That is Ken Shaving and BSing, home of your Big Shave Best champion. And we're just getting into another shave. It is number 28 in the blade test, blade review video series. And today, new delivery came in a day later than thought, but that happens. All the way from St. Petersburg, Russia, from Gillette's factory. The Sputnik blade, Teflon coated. Had a person or two wonder if I had a review on this. Jonathan, hey, how you doing? And it comes single wrapped. And in this case, they don't have 4 glue dots. They have 2 kind of bigger ones more in the center, which begs the question, why can't they do this shit with the actual Gillette blades? They're kind of big, but they're nowhere near the edges. Same on the 3/4 side. Why? What? Gillette. I don't speak Russian, but we need to translate this stuff to this on your blades. Not 4 glue dots. It's needless. It's overkill. It's excess. 2 is fine. While they're rather big, at least they're in the friggin' middle. Okay. So, you know, I gotta fill my bowl here, so let me get my water. Got the warm water going, so we're gonna load the. We're gonna fill the cup. Load the Rockwell 6S. Plate 4 as always. Put the 1-2 side facing me. Atomic rocket brush at the ready. And today's soap, I'm just feeling it because it's a little rainy and we're getting this intermittent, so we're going with the Crown King Atomic Age Bay Rum across the board, matching aftershave splash. Then of course, our alum, now cracked alum block, our Thayers, and our Star Jelly. Gonna wet the face. Out of the shower after the gym again. I'm getting there. Things are happening. Diet's cool. I'm enjoying it. Having some nice dinners. Kind of doing the 20 and it's almost like a, I want to say 23 and 1, but let's say a 22 and 2 intermittent fast, and I'm not really that hungry. I get a little caffeine in me during the day, drink a lot of water. I'm not really hungry, which is nice. I mean, I really, oh, gotta do the cube prep too while I'm at it. Alright, cube prep. Alright, I'm gonna wet it in and get a little more lubrication going. Alright, put the paint on and then we'll I'm guessing we need to make it a point next year to try to go to Maggards. That meetup looked fun. And I had some familiar faces there, and I think Rudd's was there, so I'd like to go to that too. I still got to do New York. Whether they do Shave Cruise again or whatever. I'm sorry I didn't make this one, I would have liked to, but everything ran together. I'll tell you, thanks to social media, This country knows how to kick a dead horse quickly. They're worse than what used to be a top 40 radio station that had like they play the same like 10 songs. It seemed like they just rotate the same 10 songs every 2 hours and throw some other stuff in the middle. So Trump says Space Force. Next thing you know, everybody and their grandmothers posting something on Facebook, a meme or something else, some other funny thing related to Space Force, and I'm like, God damn. Ruin a good thing, you friggin' idiots. America's good for one thing, grabbing on the low-hanging fruit and running with it. Explains our educational system. Alright, let's get this blade warmed up a little more. So this is Teflon coated. I'm assuming they're trying to, this is their Voska or Voshod competition. Let's find out. I posted something last night just on regular Facebook about. You remember Princess Bride when Vizzini keeps using the word inconceivable, and Inigo says to him, "I don't think you know what that word means. You keep using that word. I don't think you know what it means." And so I have a friend that uses the word positive, but to me it's like her version of positive is effectively, buy into my stuff, otherwise you're not positive, even if you have a criticism. And I don't accept that. It's an incorrect, very narcissistic view of positive. You can be a positive person and have, intellectual criticisms of people's arguments. You're not trying to detract. You're just trying to get them to think, and you're not being mean-spirited about it or verbally abusive or. So, to me, positive is you can disagree. You can have a polite, discourse, whether you in that disagreement, but you're still friends, you understand each other, and you treat each other with respect, and then you go out into the world and you're not a depressed person complaining about everything all the time. And I mean, like, really complaining for no ridiculous. I mean, there's a little bit of venting we all do. But if you find no happiness in life, like nothing inspires you, nothing motivates you, nothing gives you joy, nothing keeps on it. If you don't, I mean, literally, if you're the kind of person that just doesn't want to get out of bed and you have no excuse as to why. I mean, unless you really love just staying in bed. I mean, you can be positive about enjoying your rest, but I mean, so positive doesn't mean you have to either agree with me or you're a negative person. That's where she makes a massive mistake. But everyone has their own BS that they either are aware or aren't aware of, you know, so, including me. I was talking with Rick Reynolds, who you'll see him comment here, and we're friends on Facebook now, and he's in some of the shave groups, and real neat guy. Hi, Rick. Morning, Rick. You know, we were having kind of conversation in a comment section of something I posted, and you know, when all people do is talk about politics all the time on their Facebook page, and do they have any joy in their family? Do they have any joy in their hobbies? Do they even, are they passionate about their work? It's like, but they're just going off bitch about politics. It's like they're not, you know, they're lacking somewhere, you know. As much as I've been a blithering idiot over the years. I've come to realize that there's so many other things in life like my friend with the warped definition of a positive. All she's been doing lately is posting about the whole border thing, which is a mess in itself. But you know what? You got to know all the moving parts as to hows and whys, and not just, oh, look at, you got to be better as humans and all that. It's a deeper issue, and it stems from a lot. And you just react on emotion, all you do is cause more problems. And you just sit on social media and do nothing versus, you know, writing your congressperson or attending a protest or doing something to try to get your point across. Sitting there and changing your thing, like it's happened, like when, you know, mass shootings or other, or you know, natural disasters have occurred over time. People change their picture and put a hashtag thing on it and whatever. That's passive aggressive. That doesn't solve anything. You might as well, I mean, it's one step better is at least signing a petition. But organizations don't go, look how many people, you know, put an overlay on their profile, on their Facebook profile picture to say they support us. They don't do that. So stop, it's silly. I'm kind of reverting back to my old page, but I don't know, I gotta bleed off some energy. I'm sorry, guys. I mean, care about your issues and, you know, be passionate about them and understand why you do, like I always say, but come on. Changing your profile picture on Facebook, you're not helping. It's kind of like, you know, you see Ralph Wiggum, I'm helping, you know, there's a meme out there, it's hilarious. Anyway, I've talked about this before probably, but it just keeps happening because human behavior. But let's talk about the blade, enough about me BSing. Okay, well, BSing is in the title, but Sputnik blade. So far, I am really enjoying this shape. 2 passes, this is a day's growth, and I feel pretty close. I mean, I could, you know, hit up. Feels like a really good shave. I think I'm a little dry though. Let me wet this a little. Let me do a rinse and a feel around after 2 passes and see how this blade's treating me. This is a pretty good shave. I don't feel a lot of residual, like, you know, scrape burn kind of irritation. Don't have any weepers so far. if I were to touch up my neck and feel around, see if I had any spots, this could almost be a workday shave. Let's do a full third lather, and let's kind of hit up some spots, and then we'll do our post shave and review. But this blade is performing well for me. And I was talking to John Gilmore here in town. We were chatting a little yesterday on Messenger, and I think he said he tried these and didn't have much result, you know. But I think, John, your beard's probably coarser than mine because you like those. You're a Gillette Silver Blue and Platinum fan. I think your beard coarseness probably is where that's going to come in. So maybe if your beard is on the coarser side, guys, or ladies, so wherever you're shaving, you got coarse, let's say leg hair or what have you, maybe this one might not be for you. It feels to me a lot like a Vossad. I have good luck with them. I really haven't had a bad shave with one. After that coating wears off, it springs to life a little. I've always had a comfortable shave in the mid-level aggression razors. Pretty nice. Nice and decently close. Yeah. Light third pass. Couple weepers right where I usually get them, the trouble spots, so those will close quickly, so I'm not worried about that. As Chris Bailey says, they're really kind of creepers. They are late onset. Always a little I want to barely touching the razor to my face. We're good there. All right. Let's get that rinse on, and I'll loosen up the blade here a little with the cap. Let that dry. Yeah. So for those who didn't, haven't seen my older videos, I apologize that I'm not really talking politics. I'm just getting a little energy out, and sometimes I have to. This is, I guess, my way of venting as I get into my shave. Not mad about anything. I'm just the observations befuddle me, you know. So I see something and I'm like, or I read something and I go, really? Really? It's just, oh well, what can you do, right? I've been feeling much better since I've been back to the gym, getting that positive energy back in. You know, getting out, getting up and getting the day going. Got a blemish up here I want to hit with some alum. Because remember, alum also is an acne treatment. Feedback in places where I went over is a little up, elevated, not bad. Close to yesterday, which is kind of on the low mid. But I've been daily shaving, you know, these days, so it kind of makes sense. However, I will say that for my beard and face, the blade was very comfortable. That's a cut. I realized I must have tagged something or scraped against something. And it's not from a razor because I don't shave that low over here. But I looked at it and it's got like I may have caught a low-hanging branch by my car. I got a tree I need to trim up. But yeah, Sputnik, decent blade. I'd say give it a shot if you are curious. If you have a good skin tolerance, at least if you don't have like a really, I mean, if you have like truly sensitive skin, I mean like really sensitive skin where you have to use a certain blade that you trust because otherwise going another direction is gonna probably irritate you, then you know, don't experiment. But I have a pretty decent medium skin, medium beard, so I'm kind of like that. I'm like the, as Nick shaves put the Persona Lab Blue as is pretty much his mid for a baseline back when he did his reviews years ago. I'm the Persona Lab Blue of faces. I got a decent beard, but it's not real coarse. My skin is not sensitive. I can use all sorts of product. Maybe the only thing I get is a little fragrance oil kickback, but that's just during the shave itself. So I am kind of the perfect guinea pig for this kind of stuff, I guess. Because it seems like most blades can give me a decent shave, and some of them give me less feedback than others. But I would say this Sputnik could be a daily driver for many guys. I'd put it there for those like Vossad. Then you want to just try them to see what you think the differences are. Give them a shot. Same coating. It's a Gillette product, so it's good. So that same one. Where would I put it? I don't know. It's in that range with Astra Greens, Vossads. It's a good mid-range blade. I found it very comfortable. It certainly did the job. In 2 passes, I was feeling really good. 3 passes, I mean, I'm not BBS, but I'm definitely DFS. I'd say definitely give it a shot. I would not dissuade you from trying it unless perhaps you have really sensitive skin or a very coarse beard. And with that, we are done. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it as always. Thanks for listening to me rattle on. Part of this channel is also, in essence, to let me, you know, vent some energy and get it out so I don't take anything out, because, you know, into the world, I just kind of want to talk with my friends here. I appreciate it, you know, all the feedback, all the love, all the conversation. So with that, stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive. Cheers. too sweet to good brothers and good sisters out there. I will see you in the next video. And Thursday next week, I'll be in Fort Lauderdale. Looking forward to seeing all of you attending the Big Shave East. Take care. Have a good day. Bye.